Good morning, Choctaw. I'm Kaden.
And I'm Alan.
And you're watching
Tribal News.
On this week's show, we'll be discussing the IB program, Military Night, Yearbook, and Okaloosa's Day of Pride. The IB program is a wonderful experience for our juniors and seniors to get a step ahead in college.
The program is a 2-year college prep program that we offer here at Choctaw. It officially starts in 11th and 12th grade, but we have 9th and 10th grade pre-IB classes that help our students get prepared for what they can expect in 11th and 12th grade. Our 11th and 12th grade students will take classes across several different disciplines. So they take classes in English, math, science, social studies, foreign language, and then they also choose an elective that they take in either physics, philosophy, or visual arts. They will then take exams. They may take some exams in their junior year, but the majority of their exams are taken in senior year towards their IB diploma, which can potentially translate into college credit hours, as well as earn students the Bright Future Scholarship that they can use at Florida universities.
I think what I struggled most during the IB program was definitely managing my time and trying to find a good balance between fun things that I want to do and my priorities of getting all my work done and trying to have the best grades that I can. I think my classes were about as hard as I expected them to be. I have very high expectations of what high school would be like, and I really put a lot of pressure on myself during middle school and still now. So because of that, the workload is kind of even for me because of the way that I treat it, and I try to make sure that I put as much attention into things that are much more higher priority, and that really helps with coursework. I don't regret joining the IB program at all. I think it really steps it up in the academics, which is something that I really wanted. I didn't want to just freeload through high school. I wanted to make sure I still kept on working through everything that I wanted to do. And I don't regret it at all because there are only 13 of us left in my IB year. And so because of that, we're all very, very close. And it's really nice to have such a good support group that we all know each other and we all know the coursework that we're going through. So it's very supportive and I really like it.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do regret it. It is really hard. I'm not gonna just sugarcoat it. There are a lot of components to the actual exams to get your diploma, and it's not easy. Like, it just isn't. It asks you to do a lot of things that you might not be comfortable doing and you might not want to do. But it's one of those things, I don't regret it because it's made me a better student and a better person. I now know how to better manage my time and how to actually, I guess, express my thoughts, because that's one of the things IB asks you that you don't always want to say. So my motivation varies, but I know when I took math, I already tested out math for IB. I really hate math. I've never been good at it, and IB math is especially hard just because it is IB. I used to motivate myself by eating one gummy bear after I completed every problem, just because I hated it so much.
Keep it up, IB students. Last week, to honor the victims of 9/11, ROTC put on an excellent ceremony at Military Night.
Flight 10 hut. Ready, ace. Present, arms. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Ready, ace. You may now be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Military Night is going to be in honor of military. It's mainly for any military, so like active duty, retired, injured, just military in general. I have some people commemorating the fallen from recently, the 13 fallen. And the 13 fallen is the 13 who were killed in a suicide bombing in Afghanistan, and there was 11 Marines, 1 Navy hospitalman, and 1 Army staff sergeant. For Military Night, the game, if you go to a normal football game, we'll be out there and we have the normal color guard who's going to present the colors. We're going to have that, but then after we're going to have our rifle and saber team escorting them, and we're going to have some other color guard cadets who are going to be holding service flags, as in Army, Navy, Air Force, etc. They're going to be on the sideline and I believe band is going to be playing those service songs, and usually we have our first years with U.S. flags lining the field, but this year we're going to do 13 U.S. flags in a circle around the big flagpole on the field to honor the 13th fallen.
Thank you, ROTC. We will never forget. The last day to purchase a yearbook for $75 is September 17th. Afterwards, the price will increase.
My favorite part about being in Yearbook, I think, is that it pushes me to get out of my comfort zone and attend things that I wouldn't normally go to. Like, I go to a lot of sports games, clubs, things that I'm not necessarily a part of or usually would have never gone to, but now I go to all of them. Well, I think because as editor-in-chief, my co-editors and I were kind of the ones that set the design for everything. We came up with a theme, we made all of the page designs, we designed the cover, we set expectations and goals for everyone else. So it's like they kind of just fill in the blanks, but we have to set a frame so that they know what to do. Something that's really important to me is that everyone gets included. I hate flipping through yearbooks and seeing the same faces. I want to make sure that regardless of how involved people are, even if they're not in a single club or sport, I want to make sure that everyone is featured in the yearbook because I know it's really important for a lot of people that they see themselves, and I just want a variety of people to be represented.
My main goal for this year is just to have the kids have the opportunity to make the best book. 2 years ago, when we were ending 2020, there weren't sports games, there were things that we had to replace in the book, and it was just very hectic. Last year was very different with all the quarantines and things that were going on, so it was smaller than it usually is. The cost right now is $75. That goes through September 17th. Then it goes up to $80 and then $85. And the cost of the personalization increases as well. So this is really the best time to get one.
Remember to purchase a yearbook. Memories last forever. The Okaloosa Pride Day event will take place October 9th in multiple areas of Niceville. We want students of Choctaw to feel accepted in our community.
The event is being hosted by the local P-Flag organization, and I had the amazing opportunity of speaking with the chair, Logan Goodson, to learn about this amazing opportunity. If students at Choctaw do want to get more involved with P-Flag and their activities, they can join the support group meetings every second Sunday at 6 p.m. If you want to find more info on these meetings, you can do so on their Facebook group. The Pride Day festivities will consist of 3 main events and will be open to people of all ages. It will consist of a morning Pride Walk taking place on John Sims Parkway and a vendor fair from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., a Love Simon Screaming from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., and a Halloween-themed Pride Prom from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And yes, there will be drag queens. The main venues for the location will be Niceville High School, Northwest Florida, and the Maddie Kelly Art Center. If you are still unsure about any of the events or their location or any other question, this is a main flyer. If you want to pause and take a look at it, you can. All I know is that I will be going and I will be having fun.
The grading period has reached its halfway point for this quarter. The end of the quarter is on October 8th. Be sure to check your grades daily. Fall sports are still in season. Go to see volleyball, cross country, golf and swim, and football in action. That's all for today, Choctaw.
Till next time.